Alright, we should be live. Let me check. It looks like it. Awesome. Alright, hello everyone, Ace here, and today we are back with my Let's Play or live stream of Secret Weapons Over Normandy. So, let's go ahead and jump right in, shall we? I hope everyone is having a good day. I'll go ahead and let the intro play, because it is pretty short anyway, so why not? Alright, so, last video we ended up doing, I believe it was the Denmark mission as well as, let me check actually, history. No, it was Stalingrad and Lone Slow, which means today we're doing Heavy Water and Jetstream as well as the two side missions there. So let's go ahead and do Norway.
Given the results of the Battlehawk's last missions, the SOE had confirmed that a transatlantic bomber was being built. And now they had suspicions that its purpose was even more menacing. Dr. Bohr revealed that the Germans had been using the Norsk hydro plant in Norway to manufacture deuterium oxide, a substance crucial to their atomic research. This material, also called heavy water, put the terrifying prospect of an atomic bomb within the grasp of the Third Reich. The SOE knew that this factory, the only known source of heavy water, had to be demolished.
Alright, so Bucko Drink says, "What's up, baby? Today is a good day." It is for the most part. Although admittedly I've been having a little bit of sniffles today. Although a little bit better than yesterday. Yesterday I was actually getting chills, so not too bad, but still. Changed my mind, I have given you a like. Good, glad to hear it. No worries about the dislike earlier, that's okay. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into the mission.
February 2nd, 1944. What I just heard from Rourke is terrifying. The Junkers 390 bombers we destroyed were designed to carry a special weapon, a new type of greatly destructive bomb. It has something to do with a new form of energy that the Danish scientist was an expert in. Rourke called it an atomic bomb. No doubt Nemesis is involved in it. All of our unit's resources have been shifted to put a stop to this threat. The one hope we have of stopping them is that Trevor's alive and back with us. It's unbelievable. Together, we'll stop those Nemesis SOBs. We're heading into Norway to destroy the only factory where a key component called heavy water is processed. The big problem is the target's location, deep in a canyon, surrounded by AA guns. The plan is for Pauline to drop in Royal Commandos to destroy it. But before she can do this, we must destroy the AA defense and any enemy presence on the ground. Once the factory is blown, she'll land to retrieve the commandos. I've got to cover her all the way. Her C-47 is one large target.
Okay. So we do have a choice of aircraft to go with. I've unlocked a few aircraft, so Fedorman says also, Trevor is back also, hey Ace. Steven says, hope you had a great Christmas, Ace. I caught the King flu. Well, hopefully you get to feeling better. JC says, I like how a secret German organization is called Nemesis. Yeah, good point. Bucko Drink says, today a prominent Russian nationalist fell out of his window, and I'm celebrating. Okay. Alright, so I'm thinking I'll go with the XP-56. I will, however, upgrade the bomb rack on it.
Field upgrade applied to your plane. Good luck with it.
I don't think I need anything else, but I do want that. Now, we do get a new weapon in the form of the highball, which, if you remember the famous Dam Busters mission that was done during World War II, this is that. Although this is the early version when they were still cylindrical or still spherical, rather than the highball bombs that were actually used, which were cylindrical in nature.
We've got these bombs called the highball. They bounce on water, so they're perfect for ships and other targets near or on the water. They also make a loud bang, if you know what I mean.
They also can be used in a similar vein as conventional bombs, if you really need to, which will be useful for one of the secondary bonus missions.
Trevor, it's great to have you back. How'd you make it out of the jungle?
It's a long story, and someday I'll tell you both. For now, let's get down to business. Chase, Pauline needs us to clear the AA around the factory.
Don't forget about the dam's generators.
Right. Get your ordnance down that chute between the generators to destroy them. They must be destroyed before our boys can blow the factory.
First step, is to destroy the AA guns, so there we go. Carl says, why is this game named Secret Weapons Over Normandy? Can you actually use Secret Weapon Over Normandy in this game? Yes.
Looks like 2 of them.
In fact, it's the final mission. Both the Germans and the Allies will have access to secret weapons at the final mission, though, so... Although the Germans will have some really impressive stuff in their own right. We'll go ahead, deal with the AA.
Agreed. Another anti-air gun destroyed. Good show, dear boy.
We'll deal with what's left of the AA. Some 88s to worry about, as well as some aircraft. Couple 190s, okay, simple enough.
Good show, Chase. That's done it, Chase. The last of those 190s are in flames. Let's get back to the AA below.
Aristocratic Cthulhu says, Sup Ace in chat, decided to change my name from Cheeky Breeky to this to have the same name on all platforms. Okay, cool.
Looks like we got about half of the Akax, Chase.
Sabucco Drink says, read this as soon as I deal with some of the patrol boats. Is it some occultist play made by NRB? I'm not sure who NRB is, but okay. But I will say this. The aircraft itself is the final aircraft the Germans will be using is one of the craziest designs that they ever came up with. And it just so happens to be a plane that we have seen in one previous game before that I've live streamed. Which probably narrows it down. Although it's an obscure enough plane that I don't think that many people would be readily familiar with it.
Pauline's approach to the target area is clear. Chase, the dam's generators still need to be blown.
Heading to the drop zone. All the AA better be history.
Carl says, I've never played this game. Was this game big hit during launch?
Heading for the canyon.
It was a good game at launch, definitely. Now, how popular it was, I'm not entirely sure. Gotta take out the generator. Good news is, I have a plan to do that. We drop down here, and we deploy our little bombs. We need 2 of these.
That's done it. All generators have been destroyed.
And we still have 6 bombs left.
All right.
I'm gonna prioritize the planes myself. Cranium Fedora says, oh wait, it's that big plane? Yes. Not the Junkers 390, another massive plane that the Germans created. Or they designed at least, anyways. Thing is, it was part of a series of planes that they had designed in that vein.
Touchdown at the target area. Moving toward the facility now.
JC says, I've only seen that big project in the Luft 46 page.
Beginning infiltration.
Roger that. Call in when you're ready for extraction.
Understood. We'll take no longer than 5 minutes. Out. Splendid, boys. Boys are delivered. Now pull back to safety.
There we go. I honestly, so JC, second part of that says, I honestly thought it was fictional at the first, but nope, the Germans were actually that crazy. Yes, they were. And they actually, like I said, designed a whole line of these planes, so I think they managed to go up to Project F or so they had at least 6 different plane designs associated with the project. Now granted, some of those were in conjunction with one another. Carol says, is that the Horton plane? No, this is different. This is even crazier. A lot crazier. And yes, they did actually design this thing. Bucko says, is it the plane from Captain America? I think you're thinking of the Hortons, and if you are, then no.
Another Axis plane in the drink. Right where they belong. Chances are set, but the water tanks were empty. Repeat, the tanks were empty. The water must have been moved before we arrived. Heading to extraction zone,
You know, now this actually reminds me, skip bombing was actually a thing done during World War II with even regular bombs. And they actually, and I'm talking about the highball, and they actually did do skip bombing on land targets as well, to some extent.
The Germans can't produce any more. The 190s are strafing the trucks, Jade. Jade, we'd best keep those 190s away from our ground forces.
Alright.
I'm dropping low, boys. I sent them downriver.
I believe this plane does have a tricycle gear calisonic. Kind of necessary for that massive tail that it's got there. Trevor's almost bagged another one.
I sighted half-tracks and tanks moving in on my boys. They're coming up from the docks, downriver from the bridge. Can you lay down some cover fire?
Fine idea. Jade, help me strip the paint off those half-tracks.
Come on. There we go. Alright, now let's go ahead and deal with those half-tracks and tanks. JC says, this is probably the only game that appears, so I don't think people will know unless they play this. There is one other game that I know it appears because we've actually played a live stream of that. And that game is Blazing Angels 2. And it also appears as a final boss there as well. Alright, so we've bagged him. Now time to deal with the Tigers. And we will, like I said, use these highballs as conventional bombs. Where they actually do a nice little job. Darn it. I couldn't fire it off. That's unfortunate. That's okay, though. I have a plan. I don't know what the tank is shooting at, but okay. No! Ah! I dived too swiftly on that. Let's try that again. Oh, we're all the way back here. Darn it. Oh well. The JC says also, yes. I remember skip bombing massacred the Japanese destroyers and transports in the Pacific because they had no idea how to maneuver. Correct. They also did skip bombing in Italy, if I remember correctly. I wonder if I could actually destroy all those vehicles at that dock.
We've touched down at the target area, moving toward the facility now.
I have a plan. I will take out the
Commandos in
building
position,
there at the
beginning
dock.
Infiltration.
Roger that. Call in when you're ready for extraction.
Excuse me?
Understood. We'll take no longer than 5 minutes. Out. Splendid, Pauline. The boys are delivered. Now pull back to safety.
Oh, it did work. Cool.
Climbing into the clouds, Chase. Trevor, watch over my boys.
So that's a simple secondary objective to do. Just shoot the thing. Just shoot the building that all the units spawn from, and there we go. Okay, I'm gonna have to shoot this dude down, so...
Agreed.
Okay, so now that we've dealt with all those...
Said, but the water tanks were empty. Repeat, the tanks were empty.
I'll just finish the boats, and we can then move on to what's left of the planes.
The water must have been moved before we arrived. Heading to extraction zone, huh?
Understood. Looks like our timing is bad. We've got to track down that heavy water.
Roger, but let's make sure the Germans must reduce their
Carl says, is this game more accurate historically than COD Vanguard? Well, I mean, yeah, but that's because COD Vanguard is so historically inaccurate that it's insane. I mean, some of the weapon customization in Vanguard is so out there and just nonsensical that it would actually be legitimately dangerous to the user to actually use. I think my favorite, well, there's the two favorites for me are, well, the three favorites are the fact that you can rechamber BARs and 50 BMG with absolutely zero repercussions. The fact that you can have a 1911 fitted with a Warner Swayze scope, which has an eye relief of about 1.5 inches, and by the way, the scope is mounted on the slide, so you have to put your face right up to the 1911, and if the recoil doesn't send the pistol flying into your eye, the slide will send the scope flying into your eye because you have a very short eye relief because of the scope. And then there is the Tommy gun and the fact that some people have customized it in such a way that the forward grip is further out than the actual barrel, meaning that you have a very real chance of not only shooting your hand, just holding the darn thing, but the muzzle flash will also burn your hand even if you don't directly hit it. So yeah, stuff like that, because, yeah. I've seriously considered doing a video talking about just how cursed some of the weapons are, because it is that bad. So another enemy down. We're doing a good number on them. I mean, I can point to historical inaccuracies in this game, obviously, because it is dealing with a lot of secret weapons. The highballs here, for example, you're looking at an early model because later models were not spherical, they were cylindrical. So that is an example there where it's something that you would know that if you studied it, of course, but come on, there we go. I don't know quite where. There we go. But yeah, is this game more historically accurate than COD Vanguard? Yes.
The 190s are strafing the trucks, Chase. Chase, we'd best keep those 190s away from our ground forces.
Alright, there we go. Okay, so he is actually shooting at me. Okay. I don't know how many of these planes are left. Oh, there's 190 there. I'll deal with him real quick. Alright, there we go.
One more kill.
Trevor's doing a pretty good job. JC says, at least this tells you in the name that it is about secret weapons being used in Normandy, so you should expect some inaccuracies. Exactly. And even then, the inaccuracies are things like weapons that actually were at least designed at bare minimum. This isn't like COD Vanguard where they're just making stuff up completely.
190s have been destroyed.
Alright, now, let's see where the nearest partisan airfield is. Right over here. I can land, and I can reload, and I have an idea of what I want to pick for weapons. Now, I can do this automatically, which I will, or I can do it manually. I will be going with the 57 mil. So the trucks are back with us. Perfect.
All commandos aboard. Taking off. Fireworks. I love a good show.
Battlehawk Mosquito Reserve Squadron, come in, over. Mosquito Reserve here, we're receiving you. Our C-47 is going to need an escort back to base. Can you oblige? Most certainly, we're inbound now. Wait! Aircraft approaching! Can you identify, Reserve? Negative, I've never seen anything like it. They're moving extremely fast. You'll have a visual in a moment.
Can either of you tell me what those are?
I'd wager they're Nemesis aircraft. The timing is too appropriate to be anyone else.
I've heard rumors about jet-propelled fighters. If they are, we're not gonna outrun them.
They're engaging us! Dear Lord, I've just lost 2 of my men! I'm trying to hold the target in my sight.
that's 2 down.
Pauline, get into the cloud cover and don't you dare descend out of it until you're over Allied territory.
I agree with Trevor. No place for my T-47.
He's down. That's another one.
Guys, we picked up a radio intercept on another frequency.
I think I might have...
Nemesis took the heavy water downriver on ferry.
Yep, I hit the ceiling of the level there. I hit the level ceiling. That's amusing. Alright. We at least bagged, I think, 4 of them so far.
Sink those ferries.
She's right, Chase. We're going to have to run the boat. Full throttle. Stay low in the fjord. Maybe they'll run into the walls.
Ihre Jäger haben keine Chance. Machen Sie kurzen Prozess.
So we've bagged, I think, 5 of them now.
I can't draw a bead on them. Whatever they are, by the time I fire, they're out of range.
And yes, these enemies will sometimes hit the walls and die instantly, which is
We
hilarious.
can't win against these aircraft. They have the superiority at the moment, but not because they're better pilots, mind you.
And down he goes. Alright, so we got him down. Let's go ahead and deal with what's left of the fighters.
I'm clear of the area, so don't worry about me. Stop those ferries.
Should
I
be simple
promise you,
enough.
They won't get away.
I got a beat on him, so he's not complete. He has taken some damage, but it's not enough, of course. Still. Oh. And he's managed to maneuver himself back out of crashing, so. Alright, we got him, and now let's move on to this dude. And we got him. So we've dealt with over half the enemy fighters, which is excellent news for us. Now we get a bonus objective if we shoot them all down, which is obviously what I'm going to be going for. They do have 30 mils and 4 of them, so they will mess your health up very quickly if you let them get a beat on you. So obviously never let them do that. Here's the first of the ferries. We'll also sink the patrol's boats because why not? I love how the German fighters are now actually trying to flee from me.
ferries in sight. Let's put that heavy water at the bottom of the river.
Greift die Fähren an. Lassen Sie nicht zu, dass diese Bastarde Sie versenken.
Jason, let's sink those ferries and drive this Krieger fellow mad.
Sie haben eine meiner Fähren versenkt. Wenn Sie noch eine versenken, seid ihr alle dran.
Imagine being the ferry captain and not knowing what exactly it is you're carrying, but so you get just told, yeah, it's heavy water. And now you have an allied fighter plane trying to sink you for carrying heavy water.
We've sunk another. 2 more left.
Oh, there's a fighter plane. Hello. There's 2 fighter planes. Oh, is he gonna crash? Is he gonna crash? He might crash. He's not gonna crash. He actually might still crash. Who knows? There we go. Another one down. And another one bites the dust there. This dude is still fleeing from me. Fedora Man says, I mean, you did just tear half of them out of the sky, mostly by yourself. I'd be a bit nervous as well. Yeah, fair point. I'm pretty sure I'm actually outrunning this plane. Just barely, but I am. So eventually, he is going to have to engage me. Oh, look, another plane. Yep, he sees me. Oh, we got one all the way over there? Darn it. You attack that. I'm gonna go hunt this plane here real quick and try to take him out. Oh, he actually crashed into the wall. Well, that saves me a little bit of the trip. This one, however... Now I can just sit back and relax as I wreck the last of the two ferries, while Trevor deals with the patrol boat.
Good job, Chase, but there's still one more. That's it, all ferries destroyed.
Mission complete.
Einige meiner fähigen Untergebenen konnten eine der Fähren retten. Sie werden mir nach ihrer Rückkehr erklären müssen, warum sie so jämmerlich versagt haben.
Alright, so mission complete. We did all of the side objectives and bonus objectives, which is awesome. And that means we get to now move on to the bonus mission here, Scramble. Simple enough.
Flying through the narrow valleys of Norway proved risky during our operation to destroy Norsk Hydro. Though low-level flying in this place reminds me of the old barnstorming days back home. Cedric has put together a betting pool and made an informal racing challenge to blow off a little steam while we still have some downtime. I was hoping to make a little extra dough from my international brethren in the Battlehawks. Looks like I'll get that chance.
Cool, a simple enough mission. So I will use... Nope. I'm going to go ahead and use... Well, you know what? I don't want to spoil this, so I'm going to go ahead and use the XP56 one more time. Or... No, I will use actually the Flying Pancake, because it is actually faster. And I can use the same amount of cannons, so there we go.
These fjords are treacherous, with a great thrill at high speed, so let's race. You must reach the dam before the timer reaches 0. Time will be added to the clock for each target you destroy.
Die sind in Reichweite.
I'm starting the timer now. Vous avez intérêt à vous dépêcher. To make this a challenge for you, time will be subtracted if I destroy a target. Bonne chance. Au revoir. I'm at it. I'm at it. Remember, I subtract time from the clock for each kill I get. Time subtracted.
Oh, I did destroy one of them. I could probably destroy the other quickly. He somehow he dodged it somehow.
Keine Gnade.
Manny is trying to crash into that. Or force me to crash into that. I'm not sure which. Come on. You're making me waste all this time. There we go. Now, which way is it to the exit? Finishes this way. Okay. At least I got some more time. Alright. Carol says, I like games that focus on Pacific Theater of War. Yeah, there's a few good ones I can suggest.
You're giving me a good challenge. I'm at it.
Alright, so we've now added an additional fair amount of time, I think.
Much of a chance. How can I win?
I missed that one, that's okay. Another ferry, another patrol boat. There are missions in this set in the Pacific, although there's only around 3 or so of the main campaign, plus bonus missions, of course. So I'm basically going to have a plenty of time to finish this mission.
I'm at it.
Now the side objective is to complete with 45 seconds to spare. In other words, it's not even close. And I think we are doing pretty good so far in that regard.
Time at it. Whoa, I salute you. Your skill as a pilot is impressive.
Alright, mission complete. Now that that's over, we will do one final main mission plus another side mission. So the next mission is Jetstream, so let's hear about jet fighters, shall we?
With the destruction of the Norsk Hydro facility, Germany's atomic program was effectively crippled. The Battlehawks now faced a different threat: the powerful new jet fighters flown by Nemesis. This revolutionary aircraft, the Messerschmitt 262, was more advanced than any other operational fighter. If deployed in great numbers, these jets would allow the Luftwaffe to regain its air superiority over Europe. Based on a daring plan proposed by the Battlehawks, the SOE authorized a covert operation to steal one of these jet fighters from inside Germany.
All right. So let's get into that, shall we?
March 3rd, 1944. Krieger and Nemesis. I'm fed up with these bastards. We got their heavy water factory, but now it's something new. A deadly fighter with jet engines. Man, is it fast. We've got to put these things out of business. The plan I came up with isn't pretty, but it has a good chance of catching Nemesis by surprise. The location of the R&D site for this new fighter they call the ME-262 is in northern Germany. A large formation of B-17s will attack it. Pauline will pilot one while I man the ball turret. When we're over the target, I'll bail out along with the 500-pound bombs. The resulting explosions should cover my descent into the complex. In all the confusion, I'll get into a hangar and snatch one of those beauties for myself. By the time we're done with it, the site will be history.
Okay. Now let's hear some advice here.
Have you lost your mind? You've come up with a really bloody insane idea. Starting out in the ball turret of the B-17, then jumping out with the bombs, and if you're lucky enough to survive your parachute drop, you'll pilot a German jet plane back here. While I'd love to dissect one of these new wonder jets, you wouldn't catch me doing a parachute drop unless there was a gun to my head.
All right. Let's get into it.
All right, gentlemen, keep your eyes and ears open. We're in the Badlands now.
Ma'am, I have incoming enemy aircraft at 6 o'clock. Spotted them.
Roger that. Chase, you'll get the first look at them from below. See if you can pump some holes into our German friends.
Kopfhörer. Ziel in Sicht. Greife an. Number 2 is down. Number 4 is on fire. Falling out of formation. Ja! Einer weniger! Gut, angepasst! Natürlich! Sie sind in Ihren Feuerbereich. Greifen Sie von der Seite an. Oh yeah! Keep knocking them down!
There we go. Another one down.
That's another one. Great shooting.
He's down. All right, let's wait. There we go.
Fantastic shot, sir! We know you won!
We're taking heavy fire.
All right, so that's another plane down. And we'll deal with this guy here.
Keep track of what Chase shooting down.
Another plane bites the dust.
Thanks for the assist! Good feet, the bomb! Fires are breaking off! We made it!
First wave dealt with.
Stay awake back there. That more Germans are on the way.
More contact ahead! They're coming
There
in
we
quick
go.
and they mean business! Gehen Sie auf die Pilotenkante! Töten Sie die Piloten!
Carol says Bull turret gunner was a nasty job. I'm 6'4", so it would have been face to safe from that job. Yeah, I've heard it's. Yeah, I've heard things that it was a specifically rough job. Siege says nice shooting. Thank you. We'll deal with some of these 190s as they come in. They're going to try strafing us from the front. Well, I got 2 of them already. So their little plan to strafe us hasn't worked out that well.
Plane's coming about. They're attacking us from the rear.
Alright, come on down a little bit. You know you want to. Alright. Oop, there he is. Hello there. He's down. And he's down. And you're gonna be down. Bag another one there. Come on, get out. There we go. Alright, he's down. Where is the rest? There he is. What the? Something must have hit us, or something.
That's it. We're clear.
Not hardly. We're still winged up on the target. This is the initial welcome.
Diese Bomber sind verdammt langsam. Geben Sie Gas und holen Sie sie runter.
Alright.
Holen wir uns die Förderungsmaschine.
More bogeys. They're moving too fast to be prop planes.
Yep.
In a new German jet fighter? I thought they were just a rumor.
Now the good news is there should only be around 3 of these guys, so taking them out quickly shouldn't be too difficult. If we can get a good beat on them, which we have.
Where'd they go? Damn, moved so fast I lost them.
Come on down here.
Dieser Mistkerl hat meinen Motor getroffen.
We did it!
Good work, everyone, but we still have to deliver our payload.
Alright, there we go.
Chase, get ready. We're coming up on our point of release.
Bonus goal completed. Nice.
Steady. Bombs away. He's out. Chase is clear of the plane.
Destroy the last 262 hangar, sure, and destroy all the German
We're on our
planes.
approach for the second pass. Drop your bombs now.
Alle Flugzeuge sofort starten und die Besatzung runter. Verdammt, wir haben versagt. Der Stützpunkt ist verloren.
Now, if we hurry, we can take out all the German fighters, and then maybe, or take out all the 262s at least, and then take out the hangar.
Sweet success! We leveled their base!
Of course.
Militär, aber die haben eines unserer Flugzeuge. Allmächtiger, schießt den ab!
You've got a fire in your tail.
Alright, now that that's dealt with, we just have only, what, maybe one or two 262s left at most.
He's firing the Germans from the sky, that thing!
Oh, look, sounds like we have at least one more 262 left to deal with. But we did at least deal with the hangar, so there is that.
Der ist hier verantwortlich. Dann übernehme ich das Kommando. Zerstört die Bomber!
Alright, let's go ahead and finish off what's left of these
Für
guys.
die Heimat!
There we go.
Feuert auf das Führungsflugzeug! Schießt auf die Motoren!
Can't believe what advantage that plane gives them!
There we go.
All the ME-262s are destroyed.
So now that the
We're taking heavy
262s...
fire.
Anyways, now that the 262s are dealt with, we can move on to the 109s.
All the 109s have been taken out. Good work, everyone.
And we should be able to deal with him. Now that we've got 3 of the 190s down, don't know how many are left, but surely not that many. That'll be fine. I'm sure. We all know the UMO-4 engine is renowned internationally for its reliability.
Don't eat those words when we get back. The German 190s are history, Stacy. Skies are clear.
There we go.
Thanks, Chase. Great job. Get out of the fire that time.
Bucko Drink says, dude, play Rome.
We couldn't have gotten out of there without your help. B-17 group, this is Talon 1, preparing to engage.
Stand down, Talon 1. That German fighter's been captured by one of our boys.
Copy that. It's a hell of a catch. Sorry we're late, but we got held up in a hailstorm of enemy fighters just getting here.
I understand, Talon 1. We're glad to see you nonetheless. Just lead us home.
Roger that.
Alright, everything completed. Awesome. Now we can finally finish the other side mission that we were going to be doing and call the stream, I think. So the next mission is Breakout.
I can't believe I've missed it, but it's a wonder I could see anything flying that damn 262 at such speeds while protecting Pauline's B-17. What I missed was Stalag Luft, a prison camp for Allied pilots. We knew it was in the area, but not exactly where. We're pretty sure that Toomey's rotting in that Nazi hellhole. Pauline owes me in spades, which is perfect since I need her help. After I knock out the defenses and blow the gates, she'll land her C-47 and pick up Toomey, and any other prisoners. I'll have to make sure I keep any enemy fighters off her back. She'll be a sitting duck when she's on the ground. Seems like I've done this drill before.
Yep, yes we have. Alright, so we could do the 262, although today we'll be doing the P-51. Sorry. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue. We will use the 57s like normal. And there we go.
our sources indicate Jackson and Toomey are being held at this camp. I'll remain high overhead until you've cleared the area of hostiles. This way I'll have a bird's eye view of the action, and then I can relay any targets I see.
Okay. My advice, take out the AA guns first. Only take out the main gate once we've taken out all the AA guns and cars and stuff. Alright, we will wait until
Wir brauchen Luftunterstützung.
Come on,
Die Jäger sollen starten. Schnell! Sie greifen unsere Luftabwehrstellung am Gefängnis an. Wir müssen diese Flugzeuge zerstören.
Alright, there's another AA gun right there. And yet another AA gun. I'll deal with the AA guns here, and then we can move on to actually rescuing the prisoners. We have to take out all the trucks, though, because otherwise they will start shooting on the trucks, and that is a bad thing. There's another one.
Chase, drop what you're doing and look to the south of the camp. There's a train coming towards the station. Don't let those reinforcements get to the POW camp. You don't have the firepower to take on armor.
I mean, I do, but I might as well do it this way, because it's easier. Now, why they would be sending reinforcements via train to the camp in the form of tanks is beyond me, especially if they're fighting aircraft, but I digress.
You did it! You derailed the train and the reinforcements with it!
Alright, now we can finish off whatever is here.
Incoming fighters, closing fast!
I knew there was at least one more gun tower left. Para 109, so nothing I can't handle, so we will go ahead and finish up these guys real quick. And we'll finish off the last gun towers.
Great work! Those towers are out of commission.
Can you hear me? Jackson and I stole a Jenny Hawk, cracking off, busting out of here.
Chase, bring down those gates and roll missiles forward to second cars. Those fighters are out of the picture. Now concentrate on ground forces. Bad news. Half tracks are just outside of the POW camp.
Alright, we will deal with those real quick.
Photos didn't reveal them. They must have hid them under camouflage. Krauts. They're equipped with AA guns. Destroy them for me so I can pick up our boys.
Achtung, an aller Jäger. Feindflugzeuge attackiert, Gefangenenlager. Macht die Gefangenen zur Hörte hier. Sonst du kümmerst dich die Flugzeuge.
Okay,
Beeilung.
we've dealt with those guys. And we have 2 elite fighter pilots left to deal with.
Auf Ihr Kommando.
If I can finish them, I got the
They're
mission.
gonna kill our men.
No, you don't.
Ich kann nicht weiterkämpfen. Mein Motor brennt.
I'm bringing my plane in to pick up our boys.
mission complete.
Jackson and I wouldn't have lasted another week in there, Jace. Thanks for the rescue.
Awesome. Alright, so I think that's a good time to call the stream. So, yeah, alright. This has been Ace. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care.